Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. I've got a mission planned out. We're gonna go to the Warrens and we're gonna collect 3 grain sacks in the We Must Eat mission. I've got a party. This is wrong. No, you go there, you go there. Got an occultist, a jester, a abomination, and an antiquarian. Why antiquarian? Honestly, because I can't really think of anyone else who I want to take on this mission. I might want to make sure that the antiquarian doesn't level up so that I can bring them... No, wait, we've already done all the ruins bosses. I gotta keep remembering that. What are our remaining bosses? Remaining bosses are the Incolate Flesh, which we're gonna want the Jester and the Abomination on, so let's make sure to get them up to level 4 if we can, or, you know, their XP is enough that they might even stay at level 3. Brigand 18 Pounder. We're gonna want the Abomination for that one, I think. Swine Prince, we're just gonna do a marking party for that one. And the... what's the other Weld boss? I mean, the Sodden Crew for the Cove, but what's the other Weld boss? I can't remember. Rain. Pig. I can't remember. But anyways, I'm gonna take these people along. We've got a healer. We need a healer. I need to give everyone trinkets, so let's do that first. I'm sorry, I forgot, but I don't really need to worry about the stress on anyone because I've got the Jester. The Jester can hopefully keep people de-stressed with this bright tambourine. Plus 20% stress healed. Yeah, that's the healing that he does for stress, not anything else. I do have a new trinket, or relatively new, plus bleed skill chance. I can give that to the Jester so he can actually land his bleeding skills more easily. The Abomination's gonna get the Abomination lock that increases damage and accuracy, plus I think, yeah, dismus his head for even more damage. Minus 10% max HP, minus 10% max HP. So 46. Down to 37. That's kind of a lot. Well, instead of the Lock of Fury, let's give him the ring, the Sun Ring. So he has damage and accuracy. Although I could actually give him this for damage, speed, and dodge. But the Sun Ring is fine. Okay. Antiquarian, you are going to get the Quick Draw Charm. Ah, you know what? Don't even need that. You can guard whenever it's your damn turn. Until then, you're going to have the Scouting Books. Second one, where's the second one? There's the second one. Alright, so we got healing. Done. We've got bleeding and stress healing. We have got damage and damage. And trap disarming. I don't really like the Abomination for this because the enemies on the Warrens, they're going to be resistant to Blight, but he does still have a attack that he can do with his whip, his little chain whip thing, so the damage on that is nice. I could increase his stun chance, but his stun chance I think is fine as it is, 130%. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is I could give him like blight stones and stuff and increase his blight ability instead of his damage. So we can blight and bleed the middle row, get the damage over times up, and then just constantly focus on stress relief and healing after that because we'll be taking a lot of damage. I'd have to give him the blight stone. I should have done this before I started recording. The Padlock of Transference, that's the one. Plus 20% stun skill chance and plus 20% blight chance. I can increase his blight by a total of 50%, giving him about a 180% chance of landing it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that and see how that works. It'll be kind of a support role Abomination. With Absolution, of course. Okay, let's begin. We must eat. Take some torches, take some food, take some shovels, some medicinal herbs, keys, bandages, and a couple holy waters. Why not? She's gonna be guarding. She has a pretty low heal, but that's fine. Festering Vapors, that's not gonna do that much. Could swap that out for something like Flash Powder. bleed, and inspiring tune and dirk stab. Sacrificial stab is not going to be very useful from the back, but the occultist still has weakening curse and weird reconstruction. The jester actually has a 100% chance of resisting weird reconstruction. Antiquarian has a 20% chance of resisting, and the Abomination has a 40% chance of resisting, and the Cultist has a 20% chance of resisting. Minus 10% quirk. Anemic. Probably shouldn't be bringing along an Occultist that has anemia, but we'll see. We'll see. It's usually what you don't want. He'll heal himself and then give himself the bleed. The bleeds!
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Steal their food. I mean, isn't their food human flesh? I don't really care about money. I'm bringing along the Antiquarian because I needed to bring someone along, and I think the Antiquarian will work well. Dude, there's a quirk removed right there. I think the Antiquarian will work well here. Well enough, anyways. I don't care if they get vomited upon. Have fun. You got tetanus. You got puked on and you got tetanus. How did that happen? Minus accuracy, minus crit. Don't care. And I have a 100% chance of land. Oh, it's not 100% chance. It's a 100% chance of landing the blights. So let's do it, I suppose. Then we'll abyssal artillery. And then we'll guard. I'm having the Abomination guard because the Abomination can heal themselves and stress heal themselves. So if they get hurt, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, they are bleeding, which is unfortunate. We'll harvest. It's a harvest chance. 130 plus the like 20% from the bleed. So yeah, we've got basically 100% chance of that landing. It's taking a while to kill these guys. I kind of assumed that this would be the case, but that's why I've got the Jester, and that's why I'm not worried so much about that, because the Jester will be able to kind of keep people happy with his song. We should probably just nervous stab this guy. I think we can get the kill. We did get the kill. So now I'm gonna probably... you know what?
Confidence surges as the enemy
I was gonna say start focusing on stress healing and healing, but if we can kill that vomiter in the back, that's probably for the best. And now, he can just heal himself.
A momentary abatement.
He's still bleeding, but we can worry about that. And now we can do stress healing. I shouldn't have done that to the Abomination because he can just stress heal himself, but you know. It's the thought that counts, maybe. I am gonna keep stress healing himself though. I don't want him to die. Not that he would necessarily die, but with the bleed on him, I don't wanna fiddle. And dude, we've got tetanus, but we recovered from the actual fighting.
Blood quickens.
Yeah, the blood. It's always about the blood with you. Alright, who has modifiers? You have modifiers. No, not you. You, the Jester. Oh yeah, Jester, have fun. Egomania! That is what I wanted, I think, because that was obsessed with self-worship. I don't know how that interacts with curios, but anything that I can use to get rid of those modifiers is good. Okay, what do we got? Warrior's Bracer. That doesn't help anybody. Okay. It's too early to be worrying about microing my inventory. Yeah. Just blight him and bleed him. In fact, 4 damage. 4 damage. You do 9 to 10 damage with that nervous stab? That's actually really good. Well, maybe not really good, but it's better than I was expecting it would be. He buffs the damage, but nothing else. And this guy does stress damage when he hits, so... but we're doing good on dodging. I do have everyone with level 4 weapons, armor, and skills. There was a reason for that. We've reduced the stress. We came in with like,
Is the weapon that cuts
I
on
want to
its
say
own.
like 30, 40 stress total on everyone.
A momentary
I'm gonna heal.
awakening.
If I can,
To the
I'm gonna.
pit.
Back to the pit. You are going to heal. Her? She had a 20% chance of getting bled, but I figured why not give it a shot. And I might as well buff because, oh, actually, we saw the map. There's no combat in front of us. Everyone go back. Antiquarian, open this. Alright, well now I've got to start worrying about... No, never mind. I was going to say, now I have to start worrying about my inventory, but no, I'm just going to drop the
Match is struck.
the
A blazing
jade. Who
star
cares about a
is
jade?
born.
Gather 3 grain sacks.
Finding
We're
the
doing
stuff
well
is only
enough
the
that
first
I don't
test.
mind coming over here for the
Now it
combat.
must be carried home.
So that's why I'm here. This guy's gonna probably get a first turn. But he missed. And yeah, this is, well, I can blight these guys, but it's less likely. Yeah, it's less likely. Because I was thinking I could try to blight with the abomination, or I could just go for a manacles hit, which should get a kill if it lands. And your accuracy is good enough that you actually can land this shot. So,
Continually
get the kill.
onslaught.
You also crit. Now you have no stress.
Destroy them all.
Nice. Good, good, good. That is a 150% chance of stunning, so it had an 80% chance of actually landing the stun.
Their formation
I probably shouldn't have killed. I actually did want to get some healing out on the Antiquarian, but that's fine. I'm gonna go back to positions. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Resist, stun, blight, and bleed. I can see this working well for like a certain boss fight. I say a certain boss fight, but what I really mean is a boss fight that could work well on, which I don't know what that would be. Emeralds, we already have 3 we're keeping. Antivenom, we can pop now. Keep the leopard mask. And yeah. Get the crest instead of the warrior's bracelet. That's fine. Still wish I had more stacks of gold, honestly, so I could know what I'm keeping. Because with only 500 gold, I know I'm going to get more gold on the mission, but it's like, when am I going to get rid of that gold? When am I going to get rid of something else? I want more loot now, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, food. 105% disarm chance. Thank you, double books. Not double books, but book and whatever the other thing was. Map. Double pieces of paper. And even though we keep getting vomited on, we're able to deal with the stress. So that's minus accuracy, minus crit on the abomination. Kind of sucks. I fully expect people to get freaking a lot of diseases here. I don't think anyone I have has a way of getting rid of diseases. Like, I don't have a plague doctor, I don't have a bounty hunter, not bounty hunter, grave robber.
and brain.
Yeah, plus resist to disease, but not actually removing a disease. Abyssal artillery. And honestly, the Antiquarian can just fight. They don't need to do the whole defense shenanigans. Defend me.
Slowly, gently.
You're dead in 2
This is
turns.
how a life is taken.
Kind of feel like stunning this guy, but we're so good at dealing with stress that, yeah, figure why not just go for the shots. This might kill. Yeah, the bleed landed on this guy, so he is dead. So I'm just I focus the damage on the swine spawn. Try to make sure we killed him. We crit healed for 44. The occultist has numbers, I will admit. But numbers isn't what you always want. You want results, and the Vestal gives you better results.
The slow
Take
death
that, Munch.
on unforeseen,
You can't land anything.
unforgiving.
Ah, weakening curse. I want the jester to move. Yes. Never mind.
Press this
I was gonna say I could have the jester reduce stress on the abomination, but the abomination can do that on his own. Doesn't need no help. Hmm. 4 emeralds. That's really good. I want the blood, but I also don't care, so just leave it. Move down. Might as well kind of like explore everything. Use a bandage on the rack of blades.
a fortune.
There's my money. I was wondering. When I'd get that payout. And we're doing well, so I'll go to the combat, go to this curio, see what it is anyways. It's just a box. I'll take a look at it.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Paid for in provisions.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I wouldn't say that. So we want the gems, we want the minor antiques, we want the mask, honestly. We want the crest, we want the portraits. Just get rid of it. We're about halfway done with the mission, maybe a little bit less. But we still have a camping log we are going to do eventually. Is that horror? That's horror.
Festering fear
And
consumes the
low
mind.
light. It's not what we want. Debuff him, please. Reduce his accuracy. Get a little bit lucky, maybe I can keep him from doing too many nasty attacks. These guys can't hit shit. Abyssal artillery would only hit him, but weakening curse will at least prevent us from taking a whole lot of damage if we land the debuff. So I do like the idea of doing that. And critting him is very nice because that means that that bleed will last for a little bit longer. This guy also has 40% protection, so, damage over times are pretty nice.
Hope blossoms.
Kill the maggot. Kill the maggot. Kill the maggot. Really? 2 stress? That is awesome. We're howling. But we dodged it. Thank you, Antiquarian. Kill that guy. Could have tried for the stun. Actually, we had a pretty decent chance of landing it, like 80% or something. So maybe I should have tried. Oh, he resisted it anyways.
Prodigious size
And he's
alone
dead.
does not dissuade
That was
the
pretty
sharpened blade.
easy and straightforward. Should have probably backtracked there, but whatever. I want to see what this curio is, and then we'll just keep kind of zigzagging around. Hopefully we just don't get any hunger tiles. I don't want to starve. Basically a full map. Nice. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more rooms of 5 more rooms of combat, counting this one. Pop blast torch. Sure. I'll feel bad if we get another one of those Eldritch altars that I could use holy water on to get a. I'm gonna stun you first. To get a quirk removed, but whatever. I don't want to worry about backtracking to every single curio on the entire map. Oh no, you weakened my weak unit! Whatever will I do? Yeah, that should get the kill. As long as it lands, the bleed should do its job. Ah, the debuff didn't land. Guess that's to be expected to happen occasionally. Jester, please, inspiring tune people. Heals so much stress, it's so good. You know, I think the flash powder should be especially effective because he's got so many eyes.
How quickly the tide turns.
She's not doing a good job, though. He keeps landing his shots. Shots. Abomination doesn't do very much damage unless you stack up those plus damage trinkets, but really they're just there for support purposes. Thank you. Hopefully a large enemy counts as 2 for the purposes of reinforcement warning and stuff. I can't really use the bile. I mean, I could. It would have like a 60% chance of landing, and the chance would get better as time goes on, but I feel like I should just be stacking up the actual damage itself. Tentacle Devour. He dodged it. How long does this last? Let me see. 3 rounds. It's weird that it had already worn off, but I just wanted to check to see how long it lasted.
Perhaps a turning point.
Perhaps a turning point, or the next room. Numerous traps. Antiquarian had like 105%, I think.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
105.
and purpose is made clear.
More hunger. We hungered once earlier, but we picked up food, so I still have... Well, now I don't, but I had 2 full stacks of food. And now we gotta start picking up all these things on the ground, so we're gonna camp.
Huddled together.
Remove all of our stress, and then buff ourselves.
In a maze.
I don't think anyone has Sanctuary. Oh, he does. All companions plus 7 stress. And then he can all companions minus 20 stress. They have such little stress. Who cares? Who cares? Instead, I'm gonna buff ourselves. Wow, I can't really buff ourselves much at all, can I? I can heal stress very well. Improve his speed. Give him resistances. Give him even more resistances, and then we get a random supply item, sure.
The way is lit. The path is
There, look at
clear.
those numbers.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Sure, why not? Whatever. Okay. An uneaten sack of grain. I would not trust grain found in this place. I'm just saying. I would not trust it.
If only treasure could staunch the
there we go.
flow of otherworldly
We got 2 sacks.
corruption.
2 sacks. A lot of medicinal herbs. It's turning out to be not the thing I should have taken for the mission. Ah, never mind. Here we go.
Packs
A
laden
lot of
with
food, but we
loot
also got some
are often low
other
on
stuff.
supplies.
Yeah, we don't need any of that. Some money. Only 1 stack of gold. That is surprising. That is very surprising to me. I would have
Wealth
expected
beyond
more.
measure.
Like every time we get gold, it's either
To the
gems
brave and the
or
fool,
25
however you
gold.
like.
We're not really getting large stacks, which I would like. Well, I feel sorry for these guys. Bite. They didn't do web. I guess they do randomly select what ability to use. I would have expected, yeah, the web for the mark. Now is time for the defend, because now, if they attack her, they're actually going to be attacking the abomination and not getting that double damage. And he has insane resistances to everything, so he's not going to get blighted at all. Yeah, that actually worked quite well. You stupid spiders. You don't know anything. Yep, they're still trying to attack her. Just hitting him, and it's just pinging right off of his super armor, essentially, right now. He can heal himself, reduce stress. Now that he's marked... Oh, and stunned. That was surprising. I guess all those resistances did not add to his resist to stun. That's alright. Antiquarian picking up a kill? I mean, she did more damage than the Jester. What is this? Well, first of all, we've got a lot of portraits, and we also have a solar crown, minus stress if torch is high. It's uncommon, so it'll sell for like $1,000. So I do think I take it. I do want the portraits too. We don't need shovels. There's no more map left, so let's get rid of the shovels for the portraits. Get rid of the bandages for the solar crown, so I can sell it, essentially. Who cares? It's 5 stress. I'm gonna get more stress backtracking than the stress reduction from that thing. This is something we do not want to interact with. If I remember correctly. Surprised him. We can probably kill the frontline enemies here, the twitching maggot and the other twitching maggot. Yeah, they're dead. Or that maggot's dead anyways. And maybe, I mean, nice crit, but maybe I can get the kill if I combine the occultist and the antiquarian. Well, she could have done it on her own, never mind. I was thinking about maybe putting the flash powder on the ghoul, but hey, you know what? If he's gonna attack her, I don't care. Could not care less. Is that the right phrase? I could not care less. I could care less. Yeah, I couldn't care less is what you want to say, because I could care less means that you could care less. Maybe I should have had the blight skill on her. Considering everything is getting, you know, big blight penalties over time, it's not the worst thing in the world. She can do it from any position. Yeah. Actually does make sense to use. Mainly it's the, yeah, maybe not. Because now that I think about it, everyone is, you know, everyone's already gone by the time the...
Monstrous size
but that's not
has
true.
no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Because I'm thinking, he applies his minus 30% bleat resist. Everyone else is probably going to go before she does, because she only has a speed of 5 versus 6 and 6. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, is the short answer there. I'm just going to ignore it, though. So, oh, that's the quest location right there. Tells you when you mouse over it. Curio, curio, curio. Quest location. I have already inspected that? Oh, right, this was the frickin' pillar. Okay. So there's only one thing left to do. Eat food, and then keep marching on. 0 stress on everyone. This will be a successful mission, I believe. And there is combat. It didn't say quest location with combat, it just said quest location. I will point that out. This drummer in the back's gonna be alive because Abyssal Artillery is not gonna get the job, and I don't think she is going to be able to even land her shot. I had to kill the swine spawn because he was not gonna die. He only had 9 damage, but he had 10 health remaining. 9 damage over time. This guy is almost dead on his next turn, but we need to do one more hit on him as well. The Gladiator. Drums of debilitation. Hey, it's not stress. That means I don't have to pay for it. That's all I'm worried about right now. Alright, so that should kill you. I need someone to die so that the frickin' drums of Doom Man can move up so I can hit him.
Impressive.
You are dead, nice crit. Just don't get crit in return.
Grievous injury.
Well, because now you can't heal the crit damage. Ah, whatever. Kill the pig. Kill the pig man. Get out of here. The stun's probably gonna land. I think it has like a 100% chance with the padlock of transference. And hey, even Percy can get in on the action now. Wow, it's gonna take a lot of time to kill this guy. I guess he does have 33% protection and no one can land their DOTs anymore because he's so far forward.
A devastating
Nice.
blow.
You did recover your stress. We're down to 1 stress. I love it. Alright,
Trifling
check the map.
victory.
I don't see any secret rooms, so
victory,
get rid of the
nonetheless.
keys, get rid of the food, get rid of the torches. Take all that. Pick this up. Take it. Return to Hamlet. That was a good mission.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
Ho 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 ho! Burn. Everyone got diseased, it feels like. Ruins Adventure replaced Stress Faster. Hemophilia minus 50% bleed resist. Calm and Lazy Eye. Well, we'll get everyone kitted out in the sanitarium. Their diseases.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Nearby farmers have banded together, increasing security in an effort to protect the healthy livestock and crops upon which the hamlet depends. Minus 100% supply, minus 100% provision costs. Okay, refuses to stop meditating. I mean, have fun. So, if I embark... So let me just, someone here. Okay, someone here. And provision. Everything is free. Nice. So, because everything is free, we should do the boss fight. Because I can take everything. I can take a full stack of bandages, of medicinal herbs, of holy water. There's no reason not to kill the Swine King on the next mission. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.